everyone! I hope you're doing well with your lessons. Today, we are going to practice our speaking, writing, and listening skills. Please open your books on page 49. We will start with the listening. We will show a text which you're going to listen, and then you're going to answer questions about that text. So if you can see, the text is here. Please listen and then answer. My grandfather is 73 and he's lived in this town since he was born. He's seen a lot of changes. One good thing is that the town is much cleaner now. When my grandfather was growing up, there wasn't much traffic, but there were a lot of factories. On some days, the air used to be so dirty that people stayed indoors and there didn't used to be any fish in the river. Now, the factories have all gone. There is a lot of traffic and there is still some pollution. But there are more parks and the river has been clean since 1980s. My grandfather had a good childhood. He was a teenager when rock and roll was popular. He used to go dancing every Friday and Saturday. He didn't have much money, but everything was cheap. His family didn't have a television, but there was a cinema in town center. People used to smoke in the cinema. It was as polluted as the air outside. But my grandfather's parents used to take him every week when he was a boy, and they used to sit in the smoky air. I can't believe he's still so healthy. So this was the text written for the grandfather of the writer. Now you're going to answer the questions. As you may have seen, we're testing your comprehension skills. Answer true or false. Now we will show some sentences here and you're going to tell us if they are true or false, basing on the text that you heard. The writer's grandfather has always lived in the same town. The air was cleaner in the past. There aren't any factories open now. The writer's grandfather went out 2 evenings a week. He didn't used to go to the cinema because of the smoke. Now, think about these sentences. Do they tell the truth or not? What do you think about the first one? Is it true or false? It's true. The air was cleaner in the past. Is this what you heard or not? It's false. This is not what you heard about the text. There aren't any factories open now. Now, please tell us if it is true or false. It's true. The writer's grandfather went out 2 evenings a week. True or false? It's true. He didn't used to go to the cinema because of the smoke. Is this true? It's false. Let's continue with the writing skills. Next, I will show the same text but with some mistakes. You're going to find the mistakes. So, as you can see here, is the same text that we read already. But now there are some mistakes which you have to find them. Let's start with the first line. How many mistakes do you see here? Grandfather. There's a D missing here. What's next? It's he's, not his. Seen, not sen. Let's go on with the second line. Which are the words that are misspelled? It's thing, not think. It's now, not no. Let's continue with the third line. Which are the words that are written incorrectly? Wasn't. There's an apostrophe missing between N and T. Factories. So Y should be replaced with I in this case. Now we have the fourth line. What do you think? Which are the words that are misspelled? Indoors. There is a needless E between R and S. Let's go with the next line. Off. It is not written with double F. Next line. Which are the words that you would say that they're not written well? Pollution. There's an L missing. And no more. Let's start with the second paragraph on the first line. Try to find the words that are written incorrectly. Childhood. There's a double O between H and D. Teenager. Again, we've got here a double E between T and N. Let's start with the second line. What do you think? Which are the words that are mispronounced in this line? Money. It's the letter E that is missing between N and Y. The third line, please try to find words that are written incorrectly. Everything. So it's the letter I that is missing between the letters R and T. What's next? Can you find the next word? Yes, it's had. They didn't have. We should write it have. Because whenever we use did, we don't have to change the tense of the other verbs. What's the next word? On the next line, can you please find the word that is mispronounced here? Okay, we've got smoke, not smoke. So we should remove one O and put an E at the end of the word. So we're going to the other line now. Please try to find words that are not written well. We see weak as something that isn't very strong, but we're not talking here about strength, we're talking about weak. A time phrase. So it is written with double E, not EA. Then we have the last line of the second paragraph. Please focus and find which are the words that are not written well here. It's set. We shouldn't write set. We should write sit with I, not A. They used to sit in the smoky air. Now what's the next word? It's air. We should replace the letter E with I. That's how we should write air. Let's go on. We have the last mistake. Please try to find the last mistake. It's the word healthy. As you can see, it is written with double E. This is not how we write the word healthy. We should replace these two E's with the letter Y. As we have seen the writer's story about his grandfather, we have learned how to describe the experiences of our grandparents. You're going to try to make up a story on your own. Please try to ask your grandfather about his life experiences and describe them into 2 short paragraphs. And then you can discuss with your friends on your classroom or in an online chatting. Homework. Complete page 39 on your workbook. This was all for today. Thank you for your attention. We will see next time with the next lesson. Goodbye.